Well, hey everyone, welcome back out to the field. It's another beautiful day, and I'm actually out here in the afternoon because, well, we're about to have a club meeting in a couple of hours. I finished work, and I've got a couple of things I need to get done on the trailer. So first thing I want to cover here is that we've got this ramp, okay? So there's a number of problems with having a ramp on the trailer. Number one, there is no problem because you're able to go up and down into the trailer very easily. Number two, if it rains, you slip and fall on your face, which is not a good time. Number three, you can wheel larger airplanes in and out of the trailer, but I don't plan to have any that big. But that being said, I've looked around at a number of different options, and I could do the peel and stick tile, I could do carpet or the fake turf. All of those seem really expensive. And so I opted for something cheap. So what I've done is I've gone to Home Depot and I've got this 33 gallon of anti-floor paint. It's got this grit in it, and I'm going to paint it on here. I'm going to paint it onto the floor, and I'm going to let it cure out before I get started on anything else because I want to make use of the sun and dry it as much as I can while I'm here. So I'm going to get going on that, and then we're going to get into other things while it's drying. All right, welcome back. So let me get in a little bit close here, and you can see how I painted sideways to try to create my own grain with the texture here. Up here, the grain of the wood was this way, so I had to sort of paint it on and then go side to side to get the grain that way. A little bit smudgy, but I kind of don't care. Again, this is going to be a high traffic area, getting in and out, charging, going in and out. Well, speaking of charging, I am going to fly while I'm out here. So with that in mind, we've got a non-slip surface, or at least low slip kind of situation, and that's good. So if it's raining when I'm loading or unloading airplanes, I'm not going to be worried as much about slipping and falling. It's also some sort of barrier so that I can actually clean it, because usually we're at fields, and fields are muddy. And I like to keep things clean. I don't like dirt getting in and on things, so I should be able to use a mild detergent, if not just, some sort of car wash when I wash the trailer after traveling to and from an event. That this should be a really nice solution to that situation. So while that is curing, I'm going to get the next thing out, and I am super excited about this. Like, super excited about this. Here it is. We have some 24-inch by 24-inch decals. Why do I need decals this big? Well, I don't need them, but I want them. They're going to go right there. So the sides of the trailer are going to have big logos on them so that when I'm out and about at these events and someone wants to say, oh, where are you located? I can say, see my logo? See my logo? It's on the side of my trailer. Go find it. So that's what I'm going to do. Never done anything quite this big before. I've seen it done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep the surface. Got to make sure it's nice and clean. And I'm going to use a degreaser first, so simple green. And then I'm going to use Windex to prep the surface. And then I'm going to use more Windex as like a lubricant to position the decal and see how it turns out. Hopefully it goes on level, but I'm not a professional, so we'll see. Look at that. Man, that looks nice. You know, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. But you know, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all. And I think this is plenty good enough to get the point across. I am just absolutely stoked with that. Let me get a little organized here, and we'll move on to the next thing. All right, welcome back. We've got company at the field now, which is great for a club meeting. It was expected. So let's go over what I just did briefly. I installed an inverter. So the inverter I need because when I'm at events, I have obviously my transmitter, which will periodically need to be charged. I've got other small tools that I might need, like a Dremel, small tool like a drill. So little things like that I might need 110 from time to time. So it makes sense to have a little inverter. So this is a little one from Harbor Freight. It's got its own on-off switch. I can have 2 outlets as well as a USB charging location, which is nice. So I've got USB here as well as USB here. So the ground just ties right into my distribution block because the wire wasn't long enough to route in through the box all the way. But the red power one was just fine. Run it down and right into here. And so I can... at this point, start doing some zip ties and try to tidy some of this stuff up. That's really the bulk of the electrical work right now. So we're done for today. Gone through the thought process, and really it's about starting to hang hinges to the point where I can fly now. And daylight is burning after all, so I've got some batteries to charge. But more on the shelving coming soon. I think it's gonna work out just great and serve my purposes very, very well. And it's gonna be plenty strong, and I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you guys. So until next time, guys, continue to work on your mobile flying works of art.